These professional chefs all want to break into the top ranks of the world's culinary elite. Deciding who has the talent to cut it is MasterChef judge Greg Wallace.
Oh boy, that works for me. That is really good.
And culinary legend Michel Roux Jr. With 2 Michelin stars, he's expecting perfection.
The pigeon itself in the cabbage leaf is cooked to perfection.
Cooking doesn't get better than this. Over the past 3 weeks, this professional competition has produced 6 great chefs. In today's programme, Derek and Adam will go head-to-head competing for 1 place in the final. In a supreme test of their ability, they're travelling to cook in a Michelin star restaurant, where their dedication and skill will be put to the ultimate test. Hibiscus was originally a 2 Michelin star restaurant in Shropshire and has now relocated to London.
To get into the finals week is an amazing achievement. I wanted to be here, but now I'm in the finals week. I actually want to make the final.
I want to be a great chef, and that's why I'm here. I want to learn from other great chefs and to bring me on and improve me. And I think if I keep pushing myself in the right direction, I could become a great chef.
This is finals week, and today this is the most important day of our 2 young chefs' lives.
Even though it's only been open for 6 months, Hibiscus already has 1 Michelin star. Adam and Derek will be cooking in a busy lunchtime service.
This is complex food, it's imaginative food, and they should thoroughly enjoy this. Well, that's a tough kitchen.
Hello. Morning, guys.
I'm Adam.
I'm good, nice to meet you. Alright, thank you very much for coming to Hibiscus.
In such a busy restaurant with such a small kitchen, everything has to work perfectly. They are under so much pressure. You have to know exactly what you're doing.
They'll be scrutinised by chef proprietor Claude Bozy, who was awarded his first Michelin star aged just 26.
1 dory, 1 pork, 1 lamb lunch menu.
Claude has trained under Ducasse and all the top French chefs you can imagine. He knows exactly what is required to achieve 2, even 3 Michelin star standard.
I put you on the lunch menu, it's quite busy, a lot of pressure.
As anonymous Michelin inspectors could visit the restaurant at any time, it's essential that Adam and Derek maintain standards.
What they have to understand today is every time they cook a dish, is the reputation of Hibiscus in the end, you know?
I think it's vital that I don't let the chef down. It's his restaurant, his name, his food. Hopefully I can make the chef proud.
Derek is cooking quail's egg ravioli and cod brandard foam with glazed leeks and licorice root. The brandard foam is made from cod, olive oil and milk. The success of this dish depends on its textures. The foam must be light and the egg yolk must be perfectly soft poached inside the ravioli.
Derek's an impressive young chef. This is his real chance to shine. This, he says, is his dream. Prove it, Derek.
That boy can cook. Naturally gifted.
I was a little concerned about cold chutney with warm fish, but I think it's kind of quite refreshing.
I'm amazed I haven't seen it more often because it works really well.
That is breathtaking.
So tender. It's unbelievable. And that's because he poached it slowly.
But can he be consistent all the way through?
There were some fundamental errors. It is really underdone. You are Scottish. You, of all people, should know what a shortbread is.
Adam is responsible for slow-cooked breast of lamb with buckwheat risotto, brown shrimp cream and vegetables. The lamb needs to be cooked carefully so it's tender, and the creamy sauce should complement but not overpower it.
Fantastic. I've dreamt of working in a Michelin star restaurant before. It's going to be a great experience today.
We know Adam has all the skills and is technically good at his job.
I think it's actually been really beautifully cooked.
The dish shows, good technique. The duck was actually very well cooked.
But sometimes he sacrifices flavour
for the picture on the plate.
Unfortunately, in your little salad there's lacking some acidity.
It's 12:30 and the guests are beginning to arrive. Hibiscus is one of the hottest destinations in London, and at lunchtime the restaurant is packed.
We don't have time for 2 or 3 time tries. The first one is the right one. Good luck. Have a good service. Check, ça marche, 2 covers, 2 rillettes, 2 lamb.
Adam gets his first order of lamb. He must sear the slow-cooked lamb, make a buckwheat risotto and prepare the shrimp cream and vegetables, bringing all the components together at the same time.
How long is the lamb?
30 seconds, chef.
Come on.
Seasoned veg.
He brings the vegetables up to Claude, but there's a problem.
I don't want the black beet in. That, I don't want it.
Okay, chef.
I start again.
He's burnt them, and at this level there's no room for the slightest error.
Just make sure the pan is not too hot. I don't want them to catch on the pan. Come on, guys, come on.
He must start again and prove to Claude that he can reach his exacting standards.
Allez, move them around in the pan. Move them around, let them dance. Voila. When the oil is everywhere, they're not going to catch on the pan.
The pan was too hot, but I learned from that, and I will learn from it. So next time it'll be fine.
Can Adam get it right with his second attempt? Claude's satisfied, and it's ready to be plated up.
Bring it to life in a plate, huh? Don't try to tie it up. Just make it nice and clean. Allez, go. Enlevez. Allez, table 8. Okay. The ravioli à la carte, the ravioli lunch menu can go in the water, please.
Derek's first order of quail's egg ravioli is in. This is his chance to impress.
I'll get 3 minutes, chef.
Pardon?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
To ensure the ravioli don't burst, timing is crucial.
1 minute to pass. Allez, come on.
Yes, chef.
Better?
Yes, chef.
Derek's ravioli is ready, but first he must master the art of plating up the foam.
Be careful with that when you press. It's hot and it goes very fast. Allez. A bit more. Vas-y, stay straight. Oh. Another, allez. More lick, please. You keep the ravioli warm, huh?
In seconds, he's ruined the entire plate. He'll now have to work fast to get another dish out. Customers are waiting.
Just need to relax a bit. You know, it's the first time and you come in the past and yeah, let's see if we'll be okay.
I've got nerves, but I'm sure they'll go away in the next couple of checks, you know.
Yeah, come back here. Okay. You hold that straight and you just squeeze. Just relax, just breathe. Go for it. Allez. Doucement. It's enough. Hop, stop. Ravioli has been turned, put it in the middle. Don't go mad. It's fine. Stop shaking.
Yes, chef.
A bit more. Go.
At last, he's managed to plate up.
Very nice.
Thank you, chef.
Really, really nice.
Derek's ravioli is perfect. The egg is soft and runny inside.
I've got 2 ravioli coming out now.
Inspired by their successes, both chefs take on the orders with confidence.
Thank you very much. Very good. Table 5.
After a shaky start, Derek and Adam are now turning out perfect plates of food.
Start for 1 more. Yeah, dash of seasoning and we'll bang on. Service, please.
With service winding down, the last lamb dishes go out and Claude congratulates the boys.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Thank you very much for the service.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy it.
Found it very tough. You know, there's a lot of demands that are put in on the dishes, and I think we both managed to do all right in the end. So yeah, I'm pleased with how I've done.
Done well, very good.
Thank you very much for lunchtime.
Oh, it was good, thank you
very much.
I think under the circumstances I coped fairly well. You do what you're asked to do and try and do it the best you can do, and you know that nothing is leaving the kitchen unless it's right, so you have to put your heart and soul into every dish.
After the demanding lunchtime service, Claude still has one more challenge for Adam and Derek. They must now recreate his signature dish, one of the dishes that has made him a world-famous chef and earned him a Michelin star. The dish is roast squab pigeon with tamarillo confit, pumpkin and passion fruit puree and wild chicory salad. It's been his signature dish for the last 3 years.
I think they know how much pressure they've got today. Even if they don't been working with me for very long, they should understand what I was expecting.
To present a flawless dish, they need to cook the pigeon for exactly the right amount of time. Too long and it will become tough. The puree must be a delicate blend of sweetness and sharpness. All the flavours must be balanced so they complement the robust pigeon.
It's really important I impress because obviously this is the later stages in the competition and I really want to do well, so it's vital for me to really pull this one off.
I want to show the guy that, you know, maybe I'm not Michelin star trained, but there's people out there who can come in and just live to the standard.
But as Adam prepares his pigeon, he realises he's made a mistake.
I've prepped the pigeon wrong to how the specification is. I've taken the breast off.
Taking the breast off the bone will affect the presentation of Claude's dish. Adam will have to improvise.
I'm a bit annoyed about the pigeon. It's not prepared how he'd done it.
Adam is first up. How will Claude judge his pigeon?
Hey. Now, if I want to be a bit critical, look at your plate by yourself, and do you think the proportion?
The pigeon, it doesn't look like it's the main ingredient on the plate.
That's it. I mean, look, the pigeon cooked. Yeah, pigeon is cooked nicely. I really like the puree. The toast is crispy. The seasoning is lovely. Overall, it's a really nice dish. But always keep focus on the main ingredient. Everything else is there to help the pigeon.
It's gone okay. I think I've got a good idea now of what is expected of me when I'm cooking my final dish. I have my standards there, and I have to produce them to go through to the final.
It's Derek's turn to present his dish to Claude.
It's cooked nicely. Seasoning brown on, the toast is nice.
Okay.
Nice and crispy. Yeah, it's lovely. If I want to be very critical now, the puree is a bit too wet.
Okay.
When I saw you walking this morning, I saw a lot of stress, and I thought he will show you for that, but I didn't, because for finish, it's cooked nicely.
I was really pleased with that because I was nervous this morning, but I got a kind of opportunity to shine this afternoon and show them what I could actually do.
They've got the motivation, they've got the skills, and they're very focused.
Adam and Derek have both thrived in a busy service and now have to take what they've learnt back to the MasterChef studio. They have just one more chance to fight for a place in the final 3.
This is crunch time for Derek and Adam, because for one of these guys, this is the last dish they'll ever cook on MasterChef.
It's going to be so difficult to choose. One out of the 2.
Winning this competition has became like my life since I started. Even getting to the finals and coming second or third, that's not good enough. I need to win it, and if I don't win it, then obviously I'm going to be disappointed.
I've always wanted to be successful. I don't want to be just a run-of-the-mill chef. I mean, there's no pride, there's no accolades in that. To me, I just want to produce the best I can for myself and my family.
That MasterChef title is so close now you can almost smell it. You have 1 hour to present to us one stunning plate of food. And at the end, one of you stays and one of you goes. Let's go.
It's now or never for these 2 chefs. They have to deliver perfect food.
For a place in the final, Adam is cooking rack of lamb with sautéed sweetbreads, potato and 3 types of carrot.
The rack of lamb has to be beautifully cooked. It has to be pink, moist and rested properly.
To show different skills, he's making a fondant potato and is dressing the dish with a pomegranate sauce.
It's very, very delicate flavours. Got to be careful with that.
You're playing the big flavour card today, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. I've shown I can do that. I can be skillful. I'm hoping this time I'm going to get the balance right.
How are you dealing with everything? I mean, you know, you're a chef, tough job. You've got a very young family as well.
Yeah, it's very tough. My partner is really supportive of what I do. She knows that if I don't succeed, I'm going to be really unhappy in myself.
After your recent experience in the restaurant, do you still feel that you want to cook fine dining food or high-end food?
Yeah, I think from that experience it's given me an extra drive to achieve that level. I was blown away with some of the things that he was doing. I learned so much in just one day.
If there was one thing that you can take away from that day, what would it be?
It would be the focus you have to succeed. To be in the last 6 is an achievement, but being in the last 3 are just going to be, you know, amazing out as well. Today I'm up against a very, very good chef, Derek. To get to the final, I'm going to have to pretty much produce the best dish I think I've ever produced.
You guys are halfway. Halfway.
Derek is cooking a roulade of squab pigeon with chutney, butternut squash puree and chicory salad.
Derek's dish of squab pigeon has got a pineapple chutney. He must be careful of the balance. We're looking to complement the flavours of the pigeon, not to kill it.
As well as poaching the breast, he's made a confit by slow cooking the legs in fat and is also going to make an offal crostini.
He's also using the livers and the heart of the pigeon, which is great. I love the idea of using the offal as well. He's serving that on a toast.
After your experience at the restaurant, do you still want to carry on the same style, or have you learnt something from there?
I think I learned a lot about refinement of dishes and executing of dishes and timing of dishes when I was at the restaurant. I think I would like to keep my own style, but also progress and really fine-tune that style.
Can you remember when you were first allowed in the kitchen on your own?
Yeah, I was probably about 10 or so, and I was cooking away for the family at the weekends.
At 10 years old?
Yeah, pretty much. I really wanted to cook. I never ever wanted to do anything else.
You're a young man, very skillful, but do you get out much?
To be honest with you, no. I'm only young, so if I push myself this now, then obviously, hopefully I can have a quality of life when I'm older. I think to get to the final, it's going to take everything that I've got. I'm going to produce the best dish that I can possibly produce. Nothing less is going to do today.
Two minutes. Time's up.
Adam's dream of reaching the final rests on his rack of lamb and sautéed sweetbreads with a pomegranate dressing, potato fondant and carrots.
It looks like the style of food that would be served in a Michelin-starred restaurant. Very vibrant colours, beautiful colours. There is one major error here, and that really is a major one, and that is that the lamb is severely undercooked. I think it's a beautiful dressing. I really do enjoy that, and I'm not a pomegranate fan. I think you've judged that perfectly. It's got a lovely balance to it. I have my reservations, though, with lamb. It's just still fighting with that wonderful natural sweetness that lamb has.
Oh boy, that works for me. That is really good. I love the sharp sweetness that comes with that pomegranate sauce. The undercooking of that lamb is going to reduce me to tears.
It's almost the perfect dish. Do you think you've done enough?
There's a possibility, but if Derek's cooked a perfect dish, then obviously I don't think I've done enough with that. I'm just really frustrated that I nearly had the perfect dish in there and just the one thing let me down. I know any other time I can go and cook that dish again and it would be fine.
Derek is aiming for perfection with his roulade of squab pigeon served with crostini, chutney, butternut squash puree and chicory salad.
The food has been dressed on the plate with great precision. Very, very good. Well done. The salad. I don't think a raw food should be on the plate with a cooked food. First of all, that liver and offal toast is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
The pigeon itself in the cabbage leaf is cooked to perfection. My personal view, it didn't need the chutney. You had enough sweetness, sourness, acidity in the butternut squash. It's not perfection, but it's a very, very good dish.
That is gamey, meaty, succulent, beautiful. Beautiful. But the chutney is one flavour too many. It's giving sweet sharpness, and you've already got sweetness in the squash.
I think I definitely did choose the right dish. I think it showed a lot of skill and there was a lot of kind of ambition and enthusiasm put into it, although I think I went one step too far with some of the garnishes.
Great competition today. You know, the standards are high. That is great looking food, fantastic tasting food. They have done themselves proud.
Both of these young chefs gave us great food today, but there were errors.
I like Adam's food. I like the flavours he's getting in there.
The pomme fondant, his classic pomme fondant, was beautiful. You couldn't fault that.
But I find it hard to turn a blind eye to undercooked lamb
his lamb severely undercooked. I do actually get orders at Le Gavroche for rare lamb. I don't think we should be too harsh on him for undercooking that lamb.